Yo, what is up? We are finally here, and this time, the topic that you like to discuss the most, it is how much I made in SMMA. I mean, people are drawn too much into money sphere of this whole thing. At the end of the day, however, you're focused on the wrong things, right? I was the same. And while I was doing that, I wasn't really focused on service delivery, how I can actually help my clients, how I can actually understand them, grow my agency, or grow partner company, as I call it right now. I'll show you how much I earned, but it's not 100,000 in a month, right? I mean, look, the main thing you need to understand in your head right now is, you will most likely not go fast to 10K a month, right? Everybody comes up with that golden number, 10K a month, okay, And let me tell you a story, right? My good friend Cam, right? Cam England, he's extremely successful, and the guy works. He's been working non-stop for 9 months, and he's at 30K now, right? But with the group that started along with me and Cam, there's like 50, 60, 70 members, and who knows how much out of that group, right? And how many of them are so successful like Cam? Probably none, maybe one that I don't know of, maybe two. I see guys out there who have zero marketing experience trying to charge 2 or 3K. And they grew brands. I worked with brands, mostly in entertainment industry, but I had a background, right? But still, even with that, it doesn't allow me to charge anybody. And you may ask why. It is because I have zero knowledge about ads. I have zero knowledge about running the business. I have zero knowledge about doing anything. All I did my entire career was listening to my HR and doing what I do best. And let's start with the story, right? So, first time I saw SMMA was, in November 2022. I saw Iman Gadzi course, right, which taught me the basics, and obviously I was drawn into it after trying dropshipping, but then realizing that it's impossible to do it properly from Serbia. I started creating all these plans, writing what Iman Gadzi said, learning and starting sending scripts. I have no idea about automations, about anything in reality, especially cold calling. And at first I was really stupid. I went to the lawyer niche because I'm a law student and I keep delaying this law studies. Fun fact, I've been studying law since 2018, and I thought, oh, lawyers, right? I know law, I know the basics, I know the industry, but look and behold, there's another, they're very corporate, right? Lawyers are corporate. You don't really reach the main lawyer usually. I mean, I cannot say that I put much effort in it, but it didn't go well. In January, I kind of count that as my official start of SMA, because before that I didn't know anything. I mean, I still didn't know anything in January, but at least I had a niche. At least I started learning about the industry and wasn't just skipping. This is when my SMA finally started working, and January and February are my most successful, SMMA days, right? Because I finally had like 10 or 15 meetings, but I was preaching free trials, and I was preaching, 3K a month after a trial. And this is the big problem I have with free trials. I still do them. When you send somebody on a free trial, realistically, out of those 11, I closed 5 or 6 or 7. But what happens when you don't take any money of them? They won't respect you, right? Some of them ghosted me, some of them ignored the calls, and so on and so on, right? So what do I suggest to everybody that was in the same situation with me? Do free trials, but at least take $100 of them. If you take $100 of them, there is some commitment, It's fully refundable. You can refund it after 24 hours if you don't want to proceed, but this is good because they already gave you money, and if they give you money, they'll give easily more money after that because they trust you. I mean, $100 is not much, but it's a lot mental wise, right? And it's all mental game in sales. In February, we had 11 meetings. You can see most of those meetings in my channel. We had Sammy, multi-millionaire, we had Bart, we had Claudia, and we had Bruce, right? So out of all of these, I got zero money. Expect Bruce. Bruce was my first SMA client who actually paid me right away in February and March. Those people all agreed on everything, right? And I botched results for another, which was Claudia and Julio, the Spanish guys. You probably saw them on my channel. I screwed up. Again, Texas. Avoid Texas if you're doing roofing. Those 3 keep delaying. We had onboardings. We had, we're gonna start in a month. We're gonna start. Oh, just wait. There are a few things that need to be done. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is the reason why free trials without any commitment are bad. In April, I got the job, and I was fully focused on that well-paying job. 9 to 5. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it pays like one client would, and it was good. So entire April, May, June, I was doing nothing. And in July, I make a grand comeback. Finally, needles move. In July, I started learning service delivery. I started doing multiple things. I learned what database reactivation is and how to do it. And I finally decided to move. And I rebranded my company from All-Star Agency to Rufus Edge. First client of mine, which I actually had, second guy who I actually had interviews with, sadly, meeting. He contacted me and said, let's do this. He gave me 1K for ad spend. And I went to Facebook, but the guy said, oh, we don't want to do Facebook, we want to do Google. And my dumbass starts learning Google ads from Ali Maluf, and it was going well. It was doing great. I started learning this. Google proves to be superior to Facebook, which is absolutely disgusting platform. This is what I learned from, two guys build a biz. They have a course SMMA blueprint, but their YouTube content is quite helpful. And what they said with all these advertising platforms is that if you sell something like med spas, something that people don't necessarily need but could want, chiropractors, I don't know, makeup, med spas, all that stuff, right? Facebook is great for those because people do not need them in the moment, but they may want them if you offer them a good offer, right? And that's cool. And I agree with that. But if your roof is leaking right now, let's imagine my roof is just exploding right now. Will I really go on a Facebook and look through ads, through groups, through anything? No, I won't. I will go to Google and type roofers near me. This is exactly what happened, right? In Arizona. I got the guy 3 leads, 3 actually high intent leads, because difference between Google and Facebook is intent, big time, right? Because you get them on Google, they check your landing page in full usually, and then they book a call. And usually if your price is good enough, they will buy for sure. I'll be doing Google from now on, obviously. If you didn't understand from this whole conversation, is because I think that Google is way superior to any home service niche. I'll be doing Google and YouTube ads. Long story short, the guy from Denver, he's chill. I'm gonna try to pitch him tomorrow for 2K a month. We did the database reactivation. He gave me a list of 1.7K people, and for $150, I was able to generate him 52 roofing inspections. So let me show you. Finally, we made the move, Okay, so 52 leads in 2 weeks, and possible, I think it's over 500K, maybe even $1 million. Yeah, we made results, and I'm gonna show you a video of that. And this guy paid me 1.1K, right? 1K for services so far, right? And let's go back to it. Let's see how much I earned so far in SMMA. Look. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. It's 3.6K. All right, I'm refreshing this. You can see that I'm refreshing this. 6K, right? 3.6K from, let's say, officially January to now. I would say that it's 3 months of work, actually. Unironically, real work, because January I was learning, February, March I was trying, then I had a pause, April, May, June, and then July and August. So realistically, 4 months. That's how much I made in SMMA. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. The next video is database reactivation, how you can get 52 leads instantly for clients just by leveraging database. And this is the nice way to actually get them instant results, because these search engines, whatever you use, take time and they're more expensive to get results. And I hope it was beneficial to you, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye. Cheers.